What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from BrewDog, and they're out of both Scotland over in the UK and Columbus, Ohio here in the US, and this is their Choco Libre Nitro. So they are calling this a Mexican hot chocolate Imperial Stout. It's really an Imperial Stout that is brewed with, wait for it, cocoa nibs, cinnamon, chili, coffee, and vanilla, and it's in a nitro can. It comes in at 8.2% alcohol by volume, 25 IBUs, and at the time of review, this beer is just over 2 months old. So I had to pick this one up. It sounds absolutely delicious. Now, the one thing that's really weird on the label here, it says 355 milliliter can, 9.6 fluid ounces. I'd imagine maybe from the nitro, you lose a couple ounces because 355 mils are 12 ounce cans. So getting kind of gypped on that. Messed up. Anyway, let's crack this open, pour it into a glass. They're using, actually, I believe, habaneros for the chili, which I don't think I've had too many Mexican Imperial Stouts that actually use habaneros, like a bigger pepper. But maybe I have, and I just haven't realized it. Anyway, let's give it a pour. Doing way more nitro beers than I ever thought I would as far as reviewing them. They're not one of my favorite styles of beers, regardless of what style it is, like just in general. Where the hell is it's a weird label. But I enjoy picking up and trying them, especially when there's something weird like this, right? So anyway, yeah, it's settling a bit, but that pours out this, it's almost black. I'd say really deep, dark brown. There's some mahogany tinges here. On the camera, it might come off more of a straight on black color. About a finger and a half of a straight up, I'd say like brown head, or maybe like a light brown head. Very creamy. This is one of the most creamy looking nitro heads that I've seen in a while. I don't know why I'm giving it a swirl. It's not going anywhere. It's like chocolate milk. Anyway, let's get a nose on it. This has been out of the fridge for like a half an hour, so we should be fine with the temperature. Wow. So I've mentioned this so many times before with nitro beers. I've mentioned it, I don't know, like the last three that I reviewed. Usually the noses are subdued on these. This one though, because of that chili and all the adjuncts, I'm definitely getting a bit more on this. Yeah, that smells really nice. So picking up on the chilies, there's this nice like coffee aroma that's giving me an essence of like a coffee with maybe, you know, some creamer and sugar in it. Maybe even like a vanilla, say, creamer. That smells great. It does. For a nitro beer, this smells great. Yeah, that chili, it's not, you know, burning the nostrils. It's not big, but it's definitely the predominant nose in the aroma. Definitely more of a sweeter, like dark chocolate, like a Hershey's special dark chocolate, as opposed to like a 50, 60, 70% cacao bar. Man, it really does smell like Mexican hot chocolate. This is probably the best nose I've ever had in nitro beer. Hopefully the taste lives up to it. So anyway, cheers everybody. Ooh. Those chilies on the back end, wow. Right away, right in the back of the throat, the chilies are kicking in. For 8.2%, the body is like straight up medium, so it's a bit thin, ever so slightly thin, but not that much. Obviously, the mouthfeel is everything you want in a nitro beer, smooth, creamy, delectable, the whole nine. The flavor, though, it's really nice for a nitro beer. It's actually really nice for any beer. So sweeter characteristics and traits of this one. More of like a sweet Hershey special dark chocolate, vanilla. Definitely like the coffee comes in, but like I said, it's mixing in like with coffee with sugar and creamer in it. On the back end, that cinnamon and the habaneros are just kind of lingering on the back of the palate. So this one finishes spicy. Is it too spicy? By the end of this can, I think the back of my throat's probably going to be on fire. Right now, it's already starting to pick up a bit by each sip. But this is really nice. They're going for a Mexican style Imperial hot chocolate stout. Or what do they call it? What do they go with? A Mexican hot chocolate Imperial Stout. So yeah, they're going for the Mexican hot chocolate, but in Imperial Stout form. You know, something in the vein of like Mexican cake from Westbrook or Prairie's Prairie Bomb, things like that. But they put it in a nitro can and they have a different take on it. And honestly, I'm fucking digging this a lot. Like BrewDog, more often than not, At least, you know, from the stuff I've had in the States here. I don't say they let me down, but a lot of their stuff isn't that impressive. This for me is impressive. Yeah, I'd be curious if anyone else out there has tried this. If you're not into chilies and you don't want a big burn on the back end, I could see you not really liking this one. But the chocolate's there, the coffee's there, the vanilla's there, the chilies are there, the cinnamon's there. I mean, pretty much as advertised. I would want more intensity, but I do think that's what the nitro is doing, like so many times, just subduing it, bringing down those flavors a bit, but you're making up for it with the smoothness of the nitro. Rating, Choco Libre Nitro from BrewDog. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. I am really, really digging this. This is a lovely beer. If you get BrewDog in your area in the States, or if they even have this overseas, pick this one up and see what you think about it. I want to say I paid like $3 for this can, something like that. It wasn't too crazy considering, you know, it's a nitro can and all those adjuncts on it. It's 8.2%. So value-wise is there as well. And like I said, this was just hanging out on the shelf. I think I picked this up like a month ago when it was just, you know, just there. It wasn't like wasn't like at the front of the store or like behind it. It was just a new BrewDog beer, whatever. It's on the shelf. So yeah, pretty damn tasty. I want you guys to let me know if you've had this one before, because I'd be curious to see what other people out there say about this one. But anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by for another beer review. And until the next one last thing I want to mention, 8.2%, really not picking up on the alcohol. Anyway, take it easy. Cheers.